Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada, and as you can see, the nail design for this week is already on my right hand. If you're interested in seeing me recreate it on my left, just keep watching. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I'm going in with the Jello 1 Kill remover to remove my previous set from last week, our Valentine's Day nails. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked down below so you can check it out. So with the remover, you just want to apply it to your cuticles, also underneath your nails as well, so it's nice and saturated. And then you can go in with a metal tool like I'm using, or I know a lot of people like to use the little wood sticks that come with the remover, or even the ones you can buy on Amazon. That's also an option. And you just want to start lifting the nail a little bit. As the remover has kind of started to saturate the nail, it will start to lift. So I'm just using my tool, just getting underneath the nail, and wherever I've created like a little bit of a pocket where the nail has started to lift, I add more remover. So again, it can be saturated, and the remover is doing most of the heavy lifting. You don't want to damage your natural nails by going in and trying to just pry it off. We don't want to do that. So take your time, go slow, and work your tool underneath your nails as gently as possible, and it will start to come off. This usually takes around 5 to 10 minutes, but this clip is sped up, so just take your time and enjoy the process, and your nails will just come off really easily. I love using a peel-off base gel. I hate soaking my nails in acetone, so this is just a really great product.
끝나기 전까지 moves like a wavy, oh wavy. 눈에 보이는 걸 but I need you around me. You're the only one got me so. Don't need a call, don't need a FaceTime. 걸 채지 않은 몸이 젖어져가. I can never forget that we hook up on my mind, oh. Baby, I wanna melody I girl. Feeling your body and I'm taking time out. Show me why I've been. Look at me as you're rapping. Don't stop until the morning. 너를 떠도 밑에 낮에. 시간이 지나지 내금까지. 눈 가리고 walking.
Alright, so at this point, most of your nails should be off. I just have one more nail left to go, and I'm going really gentle. It kind of looks like I'm going rough, but I'm not. I'm taking my time. And there you have it. It just pops right off, and all your nails are off your nails. So I just go in with a lint-free wipe, and I remove any excess gel that might still be left over, clean up my nails, make sure everything is nice and smooth, and off camera, I do my cuticle care and apply my nail tips. So for today's design, we're going in with black nail polish, as you can see on my right hand. The concept for the nail design is kind of inspired by like antique, urban, gothic feel.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A little bit of like
what?
Renaissance. I don't know. I'm still trying to really figure out what the theme is, the concept, but I just think it's really cute. So yeah, I'm just going with black nail polish. You can watch me do that. I think I do full black on my thumb, middle finger, and pinky, and then I'll come back on camera and show the rest of the steps.
Baby, let's time to lay you down always 하던 우리 제처럼 게임이 끝나기 전까지 moves like a wavy oh wavy 눈에 보이는 걸 but I need you around me You're the only one got me so Don't need a call, don't need a FaceTime 걸 채지 않은 몸이 젖어져가 I can never forget that we hook up on my mind oh. Baby I wanna be like you girl Feeling your body and I'm taking time out Show me why I've been Look at me as you're rapping Don't stop until the morning 너를 떠도 밑에라지 시간이 지나 지금 내금까지 눈 가리고 I get it that you want me Yeah You wanna believe girl Baby let's hold on It's time to lay you down always 하던 우리 제처럼 게임이 끝나기 전까지 moves like a wavy oh wavy 눈에 보이는 걸 but I need you around me You're the only one got me so Do it right now
Beautiful. Now that we have all of our nails painted black, I went off camera and did my index finger and ring finger as a black French design. So you just want to take your time with that. I just wanted to kind of speed through that process and really show the nail art in this video, not opposed to the painting of the nails because that can get kind of boring and repetitive. So for my index finger and ring finger, I decided to line the French line with gel and some decorative beading. So what you want to do is use a pretty thick gel, like a 3D gel that has a high viscosity, because you want your beads to be able to sit in it and have something really sticky to be able to adhere to your nails. So that's what you see me doing here. You want to have like a little nail gem picker tool, whatever this tool is called, and you're just gonna go in and line that French line on your index and middle finger. It's a pretty repetitive process and you can clearly see what I'm doing. I feel like it's easier to watch than me explain with words, but yeah, you just want to line it up and take your time, and you're going to repeat the process on your ring finger. So I'll come back when I am done both nails.
Baby let's hold on It's time to lay you down always 하던 우리 제처럼 게임이 끝나기 전까지 moves like a wavy oh wavy 눈에 보이는 걸 but I need you around me You're the only one got me so Don't need a call, don't need a FaceTime 걸 채지 않은 몸이 젖어져가 I can never forget that we hook up on my mind oh. Baby I wanna be like you girl Feeling your body and I'm taking time out Show me why I've been Look at me as you're rapping Don't stop until the morning 너를 떠도 밑에라지 시간이 지나 지금 내금까지 눈 가리고 I get it that you want me Yeah You wanna believe girl Baby let's hold on It's time to lay you down always 하던 우리 제처럼 게임이 끝나기 전까지 moves like a wavy oh wavy 눈에 보이는 걸 but I need you around me You're the only one got me so Do it right now 지금 모습 looks like a flight time Face down How can I look into your eyes Baby you're my big catch in my feelings 시간처럼 펴줘 yeah I feel it
that we have our index finger and ring finger all nicely set with the beads we were using, we're actually going to go in with the 3D gel and take a little bit at a time, and you're going to apply the gel underneath and above the beads. This is to ensure that it doesn't get caught on our hair or clothing, any sort of material that we might be using, because the gel is going to give it a nice smooth layer, and it's also going to ensure that our beads don't fall off, because we put in a lot of hard work and we don't want to see all of our beads just start popping off. So as you can see, I put some gel underneath and then I put some on top, and you kind of want to do a nice generous layer for underneath and on top so that the beads don't fall out and everything is nice and smooth and locked in with the gel. Okay, so moving on to our nail decal, basically the star of the show in my opinion. We are adding this antique gem, rhinestone, whatever you want to call it, to our middle finger. I'm still using that 3D gel. It's basically a really thick nail glue that you can use for your nail designs, and I'm applying quite a lot to my nail. I don't want this to pop off. I don't want it to get snagged or caught on anything. So I'm applying a good amount on my ring finger, and then I'm also going to apply some to the bottom of the nail gem itself. And then once I apply some to the bottom of the nail gem, I'm going to flip it over and apply it to my middle finger and make sure it's aligned and in the spot that I want it to be. So once you have applied your nail gem to your nail and you cured it, you're going to go in kind of similarly to what we did with the beads. We're going to take some more gel and we're actually going to apply it underneath the nail gem so there's no gaps, again, so we don't get this caught on our hair or caught on our clothes. We want to make sure that we are applying a good amount of gel to all the sides of the nail gem so that it is stuck on there and it's not coming off. Okay, so moving on, we are going to apply our bow to our thumbnail. So off camera, I had a lot of trial and error on trying to figure out the best method to adhere the bow to my nail. And what I found is nail glue to be the best way to apply the bow, specifically because the bows I'm using are fabric bows. So these are bows you would add to like clothing or decorative towels, things like that. So gel wasn't really going to work. You needed something that was going to be really strong and adhere to the nail as well. And in hindsight, what I should have done was actually buff the surface of my thumbnail first and then apply the bow. But you know, you live and you learn, you find the best ways to do things. So you saw with my tweezers, I was just using it to press down really firmly. I go in with my thumbs and I just really get in there. I use my tweezers and kind of pull at the bow, kind of figure out the best way I want it to look and how I want it to sit on my nail. And that's what you're basically just going to do. You can add more glue to certain areas if you kind of want it a little bit more flatter on your nail, or if you want it to, you know, have that 3D effect. You don't have to add as much glue, but that's what I did there. And full disclosure, I was able to actually wear this set for about a week, and the bows are not going to last that long. They are fabric, they're gonna get wet, they're gonna get stained, and especially if you do your hair or if you do your makeup, it's gonna start yellowing. So my advice is, if you're gonna follow this nail tutorial, just make sure that you get your pictures off of your nails, you know, show your friends, show your family, and make sure that you have it all set. And once your bow is on, you're gonna go in with your top coat. I use one from Nail Couture, and you're gonna top coat all your nails. For some reason, my camera didn't film me doing that, but here is the final look, and thank you so much for watching, guys.